Do you want to come up here with me, Tris? We went to Palestine together in the winter of 2009 because I believed then, as I believe now, that Jewish anarchists like me have a real responsibility to Palestinian people who are struggling for freedom, and that we have a real responsibility to the struggle for a free Palestine within our lifetimes, you know, making it real, making it happen, making it now. You know, most people who get shot in the head by the Israeli military are Palestinian, and we know this. And most people who go to be international solidarity activists in Palestine don't end up getting shot in the head. But sometimes terrible things happen to you, and terrible things did happen to Tristan. I was with Tristan when he was shot. We were at the very tail end of a demonstration in a town called Nailin that was demonstrating in defense of their land and against the building of the apartheid so-called separation wall. At the time, it was only a fence. People were really resisting it every step of the way. You know, they tried to put the fence in, and people resisted every single step of the way. People resisted, and are still resisting now. It was the end of the demonstration. Many people had already gone home. We were kind of the last of the stragglers, and really very much out of nowhere, not in the heat of battle, not in really the heat of any kind of moment, Tristan was shot in the face. And we really kind of still don't fucking know why. You know, I don't know. I don't know. But he was shot in the face, and they shot him in the face and kept shooting. It was in an American-made tear gas grenade made in Pennsylvania. It's called in Palestine they call it the Saruch. It's got an extra propellant mechanism, so it's meant to shoot super fast, super far, and hit with enough force to break through barricades. It's supposed to shoot 300 to 400 meters, and Tristan was shot in the face from about 50 meters. He fell, and they continued shooting at us and continued gassing us. Palestinian medics, Red Crescent medics, came right away and were under fire with us and very courageously helped us evacuate Tristan. We had to, you know, we carried him to a paved area where there was a road. There's a picture of Akil Sroor. Where is he? Right there. Can somebody bring me that picture? Yeah, can you bring it over here, please? This is Akil Sroor. He was killed. Akil helped us carry Tristan into the ambulance and risked his own life to help us carry Tristan into the ambulance after Tristan had been shot. And then he himself was killed several months later at another demonstration. All of the people in these pictures have been either killed, mostly killed, and a couple of people very seriously wounded like Tristan, but mostly killed in different parts of the world by tear gas that we make here in the United States and that we send to Egypt and to Palestine and to Turkey and to Bahrain and all over the place. But Tristan was shot and taken in a total of 3 ambulances, the first being a Palestinian ambulance that was stopped and held at a military checkpoint, and we were held at a military checkpoint, which is what happens in Palestine when you get hurt. And we were stopped and held at a military checkpoint for about 15 minutes and abused. We had a soldier who was there fucking with us and abusing us, and others who were just didn't want to be there. They were like teenage conscripts, and they kind of zombied out and didn't want to be there, but there they were, and they were the ones doing it to us. We were then transferred eventually to an Israeli ambulance, and because we're white foreigners, we got to go to the white people hospital in Israel, which doesn't mean that it's all white people in the hospital, but it's a white people hospital in Israel. You know, if where's the pictures of Bassem? Hey, could you come over here, please? I want to show you these pictures too. So we got to go to Tel HaShomer Hospital, which is an excellent trauma facility in a suburb of Tel Aviv. And we stayed there, by the way, for 15 months, for a total of 15 months. Partly because Tristan was in very bad shape, and partly also because he didn't have health insurance in the United States. And the reality is that he got better care in the white people hospital in Israel than he would have gotten in the United States. These are pictures of Bassem Abu Rahma. He was killed very shortly after Tristan in a town very nearby called Vilain, and shot with the same weapon, again made in Pennsylvania by CSI, Combined Systems Incorporated. And Bassem was shot in the chest from even closer range, and killed right away. He was killed during a protest. I get all of these pictures, all of these people, they all have stories right there. That's Ahmet Atakan. He was killed in Turkey. This woman here, Lubna Alami, also killed. No, she survived actually. She survived, but is in very bad shape. Mustafa Tamimi. We have a picture of Mustafa Tamimi. Jawahir Abu Rahma right there. That's Bassem's sister, and she was killed as well. She died as a result of being heavily tear gassed, and she asphyxiated and died. It's hard to know exactly where I'm going talking about this. March 13th happens every year. I used to sort of feel like, oh, the sky is falling. It's March 13th. Terrible things should be happening to me right now, and it's not. It's another day. It's just another day. But we do try to come together in a positive way, in a good way, and try to love each other and cherish each other and not fight over stupid bullshit like we do all the time in Oakland in the political scene. And to hopefully try to be all in it together, and to take some time to honor all of these people, and to honor, including Tristan, and to honor Tristan, who was shot in the head and had a lot of his brain removed. I mean, this shit is real. This is real. This is what happened, and we gotta just do what we can. We gotta just do what we can together. Tristan, I know I'm really putting you on the spot. Do you want to talk a little bit about being in a wheelchair, or talk a little bit about anything?
Yep. Who's this right here?
Oh, I know. We found a home. Thank you so much. What's your name?
Brock. My name is Brock.
Hi, Brock. Thanks so much for introducing yourself.
It's not Barack Obama. It's BROC. No K.
Tristan, do you want to talk a little bit about your life? Okay, well maybe you can thank everyone for coming, and what I'm hoping too is after Tristan thanks everyone, that we can take some of these pictures and that we can add them to this area here where they belong.
Does Tristan have some words of encouragement?
So do you want to just thank people for coming, please?
No.
No? All right, well, I'm doing it then.
Do you have some words?
Thank you everyone for coming. Thank you so much. And and go ahead and put these up anywhere that you like, anywhere that feels good.
Thank you, Tristan.
Love you guys.
Yeah.
You want to give me some context?